How you doing, guys? My name is Zachary Vaughn and I'm the host of The Bartender's Guide to New Orleans. I've been bartending in the city of New Orleans for about 14 years now, and over that time I've learned a lot of things. The main thing I've learned is, no story is too crazy, no event is too wild, and most of all, anything goes in the city of New Orleans. Many people say it's the greatest city in the world, but it's my city. The famous annual Running of the Bulls originated in Spain. Crescent City has its own Running of the Bulls, but with a bit of a Big Easy twist to the Spanish tradition. Here in New Orleans, those who participate in the NCRO are not chased by vicious bulls, but are chased in fact by ferocious members of the Big Easy Roller Girls. That's where we're headed this week. So let me show you my New Orleans.
So dream away as I lay on the sunny.
Located in the Warehouse District, the Red Eye is known for fantastic food and being a late-night wild after-party.
Cheers.
Proudly claiming to be the last place you want to be.
I'm over here at the Red Eye with Spitz. Spitz is their head bartender. Spitz, tell me about yourself.
Well, I was a puppeteer.
What kind of puppets?
Glad you asked. Varies from sock puppets to giant, walking puppets, rod puppets, the sort, hand puppets, all those things. Puppets. As a matter of fact, the way I started working here, we started a puppet company right above the Red Eye Grill. We all grew up loving Jim Henson and loving puppets, so we started a puppet company. And we knew some people who knew some people who knew this grill at the time. That was about 15 years ago.
Okay.
And they said there's a giant warehouse up on the Red Eye. We came in, started working on puppets. About 2 hours later, we all had jobs here.
Right.
For better and worse.
For better and for worse. So as you were saying, and as I've come to know the Red Eye Bar and Grill to be fantastic food, sure, but it's a late night bar. And I've always known that if I'm downtown or if I'm in the Warehouse District of New Orleans and I don't want to go to a gamble at a casino, I come to the Red Eye late night.
Yes. What happened was that evolved from a burger joint and the day shifters. Day shift? Shout out to my day shifters. There you go, baby. We didn't want to leave. We didn't want to go home.
Right.
And so we just sort of extended the shift into the night, and then close.
Which led to breakdancing.
Yeah, it led to naked breakdancing. And I don't know, chaos ensued from there.
And then it's grown, and legitimately you guys are one of, if not the late night spot here in New Orleans. I mean,
yes. It's alive.
You were saying something about this being originally a burger joint, not just a late night spot. I personally love the food here. It's great bar food. They have an open pit grill, which not very many bars that I know of have. So I mean, it's fantastic. That being said, I'd imagine that with a lot of the daytime events in the area, you guys do lunch for that.
We
do you
do,
have
yeah.
a lot of events?
Bacchus Sunday.
Bacchus Sunday, is
Best day of the year.
Best day of the year?
Best day of the year. I would say. Okay. Second best day. I would say
Running of the Bulls, yeah.
Running of the Bulls. Second best day.
Here come the Bulls, and there go the people. Mixed thoroughly in crowded streets, and you have the folding of the Bulls, ancient sports ritual marking the feast day of San Fermin.
The famous annual Running of the Bulls originated in Spain in the NCRO portion of the San Fermin in Pamplona. This Crescent City has its own Running of the Bulls, but with a Big Easy twist on the Spanish tradition. So I'm sitting down with Mickey Hanning, one of the founders of the New Orleans Running of the Bulls. So, being a lover of all things Spain, I would imagine that was one of your major influences for founding the New Orleans Running of the Bulls?
Sure, yeah, I actually run with the Bulls in Spain. I went to Spain with a friend of mine when I was living in Houston, and I ran with the Bulls July 8th, 2002. It was Mardi Gras Day down on Frenchman Street. It just kind of clicked right there. I said, why don't we do something here in New Orleans? We'll do it when they do it in Spain in July, and we'll just kind of get our girlfriends to chase the guys through the street. So that was it. That was the moment of kind of clarity for me that it was something we should do.
The first running of the Bulls took place in the French Quarter back in 2007 with just 200 participants and 14 roller bowls. Now some 14,000 runners and 400 roller bowls run the streets. Runners are required to register beforehand and to wear white shirts, white pants or shorts, a red cloth around their waist, and a red cloth around their neck. The run takes place on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. However, you don't want to miss the pre- and post parties that run throughout the extended weekend. Always remember, guys, run at your own risk. These bulls may not be as dangerous as the vicious ones in Spain, but they're not taking pity on you. Starting in 2015, NOLA Bulls, LLC, along with Team NOLA Bulls, will put their efforts toward the mission of raising money and awareness for Best Friends Forever. All donations being received at this time go directly towards the growth of Best Friends Forever organization. For more information on how to donate, please visit bestfriendsforever.org. Sitting down with Mickey and Beth Hanning from Best Friends Forever. Guys, tell me about the foundation.
Sure. Best Friends Forever was an organization, a charity that we started here in 2015 after our experience, more directly her experience with breast cancer.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. My chemo wasn't that bad, and I mean, I just, it's just jumping through hoops, but still it's like, okay, you have to plan for the next 7 days, you're gonna hit a low after chemo, so it's like, okay, well, I gotta take off work. Mm-hmm. So it's, I definitely missed, I don't know, how much did I miss?
Not that much. We were fortunate in many levels, and there are some people who don't have those luxuries, and I guess that's our intent, is to try.
Right, just wanna spread the luck that I got, so with everything.